the girl suddenly found out she was pregnant, but the next second, she was out drinking and partying with friends. You might think she's an irresponsible mom, right?
I think I'm gonna have this baby.
The moment the pregnancy test showed positive, a parallel universe was created. In that world, Natalie wasn't pregnant. She was dancing her heart out at a party, while pregnant Natalie stood nervously watching her boyfriend. And that's how two completely different lives began. The unexpected pregnancy made Natalie skip her graduation celebration. Instead, she headed home to talk with her parents about what to do next. Meanwhile, the not pregnant Natalie was chasing dreams in Los Angeles. From this moment on, their paths split. Back home, Natalie was getting chewed out by her family. They said she brought shame to them all, and that she was being reckless with her life. To make matters worse, the baby's father was a complete loser, but Natalie didn't care what they said. She insisted on having the baby. It wasn't just hormones. She wanted to prove she didn't love the wrong guy, but she had no idea how hard raising a child would actually be. First came the non-stop morning sickness. Everything she ate came right back up. Then came the hormone crashes, and signs of depression started creeping in. Meanwhile, in LA, Natalie was beyond excited. She found out her dream company was having a party at a local bar, so she threw on a killer dress and snuck in. She quickly caught the attention of a charming guy. They hit it off instantly. Natalie thought it was just a magical night, but a few days later at a job interview, that same guy showed up and gave her advice. With Jack's help, she nailed the interview. As they spent more time together, Natalie found herself falling for him. Back in her hometown, the pregnant Natalie had her hands full. She'd been to the hospital more in a few months than in her entire life before. She couldn't go anywhere, so she poured her creativity into painting the walls at home. Finally, the day of labor arrived. Everyone celebrates birthdays, but no one thinks about the pain mothers go through to make that day happen. After hours of agony, Natalie gave birth to a baby girl. She was overwhelmed with joy, but she didn't know the hardest part was still ahead. From that day on, she barely got any sleep. Sleep-deprived and emotionally drained, she developed postpartum depression. Like so many new moms, her mom tried to say a few comforting words.
That is a huge brain adjustment. You are letting go of your old self.
But Natalie couldn't take it anymore. Her friends were all out living their best lives, and she was stuck in a cycle of crying and exhaustion. The contrast made her regret everything. Meanwhile, Natalie had become an executive assistant. It sounded glamorous, but in reality, she was treated like a servant. Her boss had zero interest in her creative work, and constantly belittled her. Fed up, she quit on the spot. She called Jack hoping for comfort, but all she got was an annoyed brush-off. Natalie realized Jack had already moved on. She quietly ended the call, and started wondering if moving to this city had been a huge mistake.